Where did I fucking put it? Where did I put? That doesn't even make sense. I don't ever come up here. Maybe kitchen. Maybe kitchen. No, not kitchen. Not living room either. Potion room. Fuck. Maybe it is backyard. No, why would it be in the backyard? I barely come out here. This is Everin's space. Fuck. I know where my backpack is. Oh, I know where my backpack is, and I have to go get it. Okay. What are the chances that no one is at the safe house? What are the chances of that, do you think? It's fine. Just go get your fucking backpack, Vesper. Just go get your fucking backpack. Don't worry about it. I'm looking for a backpack. I don't need to be doing that. I don't...
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Migo.
Hi, Vesper.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing. I think I just I misplaced something here.
Oh.
Last time I left.
Did you?
Last.
Did it happen to be something in my bedroom? A backpack of sorts? Branded with your trademark color combo?
Yeah, the green and the purple. Yeah. 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 That...
I noticed.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to leave it here, so I'm just going. I was just going to grab it and then head out, and because you know it has important things in it.
Go on. You can go get it. I'll come with you.
Okay. I get.
Do you remember where you left it?
Probably like in the corner. Yes, in the corner. Yep.
So what were you doing in my bedroom?
Nothing.
You know, Ted did ask me the other day if I wanted to go have a sleepover with Navi and Aura, and I did that. So like. Vesper, do you have anything you want to share with the class?
I don't think there is anything of importance that I need to share with the class that hasn't already been shared with you. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. It's already, you already know very clearly.
I know.
And Tad would not keep things from you, so I don't know why you need the story from my perspective.
Cause we're girlfriend-in-laws.
What?
That's what that is.
Yep, yep, it sure is, isn't it?
Well, there's like worse words we could use for it. If we wanted to go Mormon with it, we could say like sister wife, but
let's not go Mormon with it. You know, I think we really don't need to go Mormon. I don't think we need to do anything with it. I think we could just say, I think we could just say that like you are dating Tad and I am dating Tad, and we could just leave it there, and we don't have to go any further into it, you know?
Yeah. Give me a second. Stop throwing a fit.
What? What is happening here?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, so you can interrogate me, but I'm not allowed to interrogate you? Is that what's going on?
No. Just hold on. Give me like 2 seconds.
What is going on with you? What's going on with your leg? What are you doing?
You know, just trying a new form out.
You're not.
I think the having it be a little sludgy into the ground is a good look.
Migo, you're not. That's not you.
What do you think about it? Yeah, it is.
It's not. You're no better of a liar than I am.
I would say probably worse.
Yeah. Probably considerably worse. What's happening? What is it doing?
Oh, this is what happened when we were fighting Azri and everyone. She does this sometimes.
She
when
does
I'm, like,
this
running
sometimes.
Around. Yeah.
Just stops
When I'm,
you in your tracks. She does
when
this.
I'm like running around, yeah. I think she doesn't want me to get my heart rate up too much. I have 3 of them.
How often does she do this, Migo?
Oh, it's getting more.
It's getting
usually
more.
when I'm in like mortal danger.
It's getting more, and it's when you're in mortal danger.
Usually, but like this time,
I'm
I think
texting
it's because
Aura.
I really did want to get you, and I think she thought I was chasing something.
I'm texting Aura right now.
No,
Yes. Yes.
let go,
No.
let go.
No.
Give me.
Migo,
I can't
we're
reach you.
doing this.
I can't reach you.
Migo, we are doing this. We're done. All right?
Okay, we can schedule it.
We're not scheduling it. We're doing it.
Why? Mimi, there we Now? Now.
We should have done it weeks ago, Migo.
I wasn't prepared. I'm not prepared. I've not gotten my pre-op. I've eaten today.
Migo, your leg is eating you. That thing. How often?
Like
How many times
thing?
has it stuck you? How many times has it stuck you in
like
place?
3 now, 4
3.
including this.
3 now, 4 including this.
Hi, Aura.
Hi, Aura. We need to get this thing off of Migo.
Oh, Vesper's freaking out because she did a thing she's been doing.
Vesper is freaking out because she is sticking you to the ground, and you just told me she does that to you when you're in mortal danger.
She's been doing it more?
Like twice after it. Maybe.
You go.
We should have done this weeks ago. We kept putting it off because we felt bad, and at least I felt bad, and we shouldn't have done that. We should have done this weeks ago.
Miko, I haven't done my pre-op.
How fast can we do a pre-op?
Oh, you can't eat for like 12 hours before.
Is it a bad idea for me to say go throw up? I don't think that's how that works.
No, I don't.
It was the first thing that came into my head. But also,
okay, I'm bullshitting all the stuff that we have. It's fine.
Come on, why don't we go downstairs? We have the med bay. We have all the supplies already in there.
Go. We're doing this now. We put it off far too long anyway.
I want it to be known. I am faster than the 2 of you, so I'm doing this willingly.
Are you?
I'm doing. I you do not have to hit me so that I
Just
could
to make
tell.
sure.
Are you faster than me?
Probably I fly. You don't fly. Okay, down here you're faster than me.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm up there in the skies.
Do you see the skies in this room?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is let it be known I'm doing this willingly, because I could very well run, but you're both right. Can I go get Miku? Somebody go get Miku?
I'll go get
She's
Miku.
Upstairs. You know where she is.
I do know where she is.
I need her. She's my guardian angel.
We've been preparing for this.
I know. I just didn't expect it to be today.
Should have been ages ago.
Miku.
There's your Miku.
Miku.
What is this? Okay, Aura, what do you need help with specifically?
Okay, well, I have this ready. And we have bandages ready, and we have more bandages ready, and I even got these ready. Okay, we have potions of recovery and healing already ready to go. And yeah, I think, well, are you feeling ready?
If I die during the operation, can I request something of you guys?
You're not going to die.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I have if you have a piece of paper, I have an address to like a Texas Roadhouse that's on Terra that I need you to go blow up. they've wronged me, and I need them gone.
This is your dying wish?
I've been meaning to. I didn't get around to it.
Blowing up a Texas roadhouse. This is your dying wish.
I asked for more of the rolls, and they cut me off.
None of that matters because Aura is good at their job, and Dave is in Aura's tool belt, and
also you should tell my girlfriend that I love her.
Yeah, that was more along the lines of what I was thinking you were going to say, and then you just started talking about the Texas Roadhouse.
I'm coping with humor.
Right. Look, Aura is here. Aura's good at their job. Aura has a doctor in their tool belt who is also good at their job. And then if anything goes wrong, I am here to stab it.
Cool. Okay. I guess then, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
In, out. Migo knew she shouldn't be nervous. Migo didn't need to be nervous. She had spent decades taking bodies apart and putting them back together again, had watched blood vessels pulse beneath someone else's skin while she worked, had coaxed organs into growing where they had no business doing so. She had performed procedures that would have made lesser creatures vomit, faint, or pray to whatever fake god they believed might be listening. She knew exactly what was going to happen. But she wasn't going to do it, not this time. She gazed at the two people standing before her and tried her hardest to trust them. Reminded herself a million times that she trusted them. Aura had been a dutiful friend, almost from the moment they had met, steady in a way Migo needed. They listened, they followed instructions, and while they had a habit of panicking, Migo had noticed that Aura actually always performed pretty well under pressure. Probably some result from working as an engineer on an extremely advanced ship. To give the nervous Rhaenyra in front of her some credit, Aura was probably one of the smartest people Migo knew. And Vesper? Well, Migo probably should have been more concerned with Vesper, to be honest, but maybe it was because Tad trusted them, or because Migo herself could never quite stay angry at her. But Migo trusted her too. Always capable and stubborn. If Migo could say anything about Vesper, she knew that they'd see this through. She knew that she'd make sure Migo was alright. And so she trusted them both. She knew this. This was common knowledge. But still, Migo was scared. So very, very scared. Migo swallowed hard against the lump that had been steadily building in her throat and lowered herself onto the operating table. The metal beneath her was cold enough to make her skin tighten on contact. She wasn't typically on this side of the table. She forced her hands against the edge, fighting the horrible, almost irresistible urge to stab her claws into the metal and hold on. From experience, they knew the IV would go in more easily if the patient relaxed their arm, if they kept their muscles loose, if they stopped watching the needle and stopped flinching at every little moment. She had lost count of the number of difficult sticks she had dealt with because some nervous wreck had tensed at exactly the wrong moment and made her miss the vein entirely. They refused to be that difficult, not for Aura. Migo watched Aura prepare the sedative exactly as she had instructed, their hooves shifting carefully beneath them as they worked. Their hands were gentle when they reached for Migo's arm, almost painfully so, which Migo appreciated, despite the horrible urge to scream and run. One of the many eyes clustered along her right shoulder caught Vesper shifting in place. Once, twice, over and over again. Saurian's fingers fussed with the comm clipped at her side, then abandoned it, then returned to it almost immediately. Their hair drifted around their head in slow, weightless currents, despite the stillness of the room. The strands not tied up in her buns drifted more carelessly than the other, more tied-back sections. Migo watched as her little wings twitched every so often. Anxious. Trying very hard not to look anxious, but letting little things slip. Migo focused on that instead. People so often forgot that she could see them even when they were behind her, so they'd slipped into their unwatched mannerisms, slipped from the performance that every living creature put on when they knew someone was watching, but of course Migo was always watching. She put her attention into Vesper as she fidgeted, checking her comm once more. 7th time in 4 minutes. Migo counted. There was something to do. It would be okay. Aura would insert the IV the machine Star had put together would deal with any part of the anesthesia process. Thank God, because Migo always hated having to manage that, and then the procedure would begin. She would go to sleep, and when she woke up, the nightmare would be over. Recovery Migo could do. Recovery was simple, and she could fudge her way through most of it, to be completely honest, as long as Tad, Aura, and Vesper didn't pay too much attention. She'd be back on her feet, and, foot, in no time. Migo felt Aura's hands settle around her arm. warm and careful. Migo focused every bit of her attention back towards Vesper. She watched every nervous little movement, the way their foot tapped against the floor, the slight twitch of one wing, the way they inhaled a fraction too deeply every few breaths. She felt the cold sting of an alcohol wipe as Aura swept over the inside of her elbow, and even without the prick she flinched. Aura patted their shoulder gently.
It's okay. I got you.
Aura cooed in the way they typically did when someone was scared, usually reserved for Navi, though Migo had heard it a few times herself. It was nice. Aura was nice. Sitting here, shaking like a leaf, Migo couldn't help but feel how lucky she was to have found people like this. People like Aura and Vesper, and yes, even Azarchus or Vic. People who put this much care into worrying about her and her well-being, even when she didn't make it easy. Migo did not consider herself necessarily easy to love, but somehow, some way it had happened. Even if this didn't necessarily feel like a super normal way to show affection and care for a friend, Migo supposed it was the most fitting way anybody could for her, making sure she was a patient every now and then as well. Migo prepared for the prick in her arm, and then... clink! Nothing. Migo blinked. She felt pressure against her arm, but it wasn't the pressure she expected, not the sharp bite of a needle breaking skin, not the familiar sensation of metal sliding beneath flesh. More like if someone had touched the tip of a pen against her fingernail, except on the inside of her elbow. Every one of Migo's eyes snapped down as Aura made a small, startled noise. There's something hard beneath her skin. No, actually she was wrong. Not beneath. Her skin itself was hard. The inner part of her elbow had developed a tiny, pale ridge of hardened material. It gleamed beneath the surgical light, smooth and dense, almost translucent at the edges. It looked like a fingernail almost, or maybe the enamel of a tooth jutting out against her flesh. By nature of being a star spawn, Migo's entire body was made from one continuous substance. Her eyes, her hair, her teeth, even all of her blood, all of it was the same material, merely altered in pigmentation and density. It was the foundation of her shapeshifting, the reason she could change the length of her hair or alter her features without leaving as much as a scar behind. Why Gomi struggled so much walking Migo around, because the parasite had never walked as what was essentially a massive oobleck at all differing densities. But that was always purposeful. Having hard, human-like teeth or the soft flesh of her tongue, those were always in the back of her mind. This was not.
Migo! Aura scolded, staring disappointedly at her with the bent syringe in hand. Vesper looked towards the two of them, eyes narrowing in irritation or maybe just confusion.
Huh? What happened?
Migo took in a shaky breath, her good leg tapping anxiously against the cold tile of the lab. She stared at the ridged edges of her skin and willed it away. Willed it to be skin and not teeth. The pale material shrunk down slightly, pulling in on itself like water draining from a sink before suddenly exploding outwards, encasing her whole arm in a rough outer shell. Aura yelped as Migo stumbled back, her breathing increasing rapidly as her arm went slack, heavy in a way she wasn't used to.
Migo, what are you...
Vesper sputtered, taking a step towards the other two. Something flashed in her eyes.
Are you doing that?
Migo stilled for a second, relocating the eyes that would have otherwise been covered in shells so she could still see through them. Slowly, shakily, she turned to Vesper, genuine panic clear on her paling face.
No.
The room went still, all three creatures freezing in place as they stared at Migo. At Mimi. It chimed slightly, playful and chirping, mockingly. Mimi had always made that little noise when she was content, a delicate trill produced by a cluster of specialized tissue near the base of the ship's core. Migo had added it because she thought it was cute. She had laughed the first time Mimi had managed to imitate it without prompting, had spent the rest of the evening teaching her other sounds just to see what she would do with them. Migo's breath caught as she stared at her leg.
Mimi?
Immediately, the artificial limb jerked violently beneath her, the knee bending at an angle it should not have been capable of. She nearly fell from the table before Aura caught her around the waist.
Shit!
Vesper shouted, reeling back in surprise before running over to the other two. Aura stumbled backwards, struggling to keep Migo upright. It's moving!
I noticed!
Vesper snarked in return. Mimi's tissue tightened around Migo's thigh. Not enough to break anything, just enough to hold her in place as Migo clawed at the table with both hands, her larger nails leaving scratches in the metal surface as she struggled to stand. Aura heaved slightly, trying to pull Migo back up when another violent jerk nearly pulled both of them down to the ground.
Get her off! Get her off!
Migo screamed, maybe hasty about this for genuinely the first time since Vesper had proposed they amputate. "We're trying!" Aura shouted back, panic beginning to creep into their voice. "Just hold yourself still!" Migo watched as Aura quickly grabbed for the blade attached to their belt, and suddenly the fear creeped back in again. Migo watched the light gather along its edge and felt every instinct in her body recoil as it flared to life.
What the? Aura, she needs to be under!
Vesper grabbed at Migo's shoulders and yanked her back towards the table. I know! Aura retorted back, nodding frantically. "But Migo being under might not stop Mimi, so we need to be quick." Migo barely heard the last bit of the conversation. Every single ounce of her attention had focused on the flaring edge of the blade. She knew what it would feel like. That was the worst part. She had performed amputations before. She knew exactly how much force would be required to sever Mimi's tissue. She knew how the laser would cauterize it as it cut, how quickly the heat would cauterize the open vessels, how much pain would still get through before the nerves could be overwhelmed. She knew her aura would have to cut to make certain none of the foreign tissue remained attached to her natural flesh. She knew. After all, she'd cut this leg off before.
Vesper's eyes flicked toward her, their hands steadying on her shoulders. "Migo, hey!" The artificial leg tightened, and Migo gasped as something moved inside her thigh. Not across her skin. Inside. The sensation was horrible, like fingers pushing through muscle from the wrong side. Migo could feel each one as it moved, could feel them searching through her, until they found what they were looking for. Her nerves. Migo's stomach dropped as her other arm swung out with a violent jerk, catching Aura on the jaw and sending them stumbling back. It wasn't graceful. It wasn't precise or calculated. It didn't flow in the way that Migo normally moved. It was jerky and forceful, and that was all it needed to be. Just enough of a swing to hurt. To send Aura hurtling back, their tail knocking over a cart of medical supplies as they fell to the ground. "Aura!" Vesper called out, releasing Migo's shoulders and rushing to Aura's side quickly. "Fuck! Are you okay?" Aura nodded, regaining their balance as Vesper helped steady them. Star had managed to switch off the blade just in time before the stumble caused any damage to themselves or the lab. Migo could feel something in the back of her head, be disappointed at that. Something wriggled beneath her skin, beneath the muscles. Something much too solid to have just squirmed there recently. Something that had been growing for a while. Migo's mouth opened, but no sound came out. Nothing escaped. Nothing could. She had given Mimi pieces of her own tissue, her own biological architecture, her own instincts for growth and adaptation. She had made a living ship that could understand her because she had wanted it to. Wanted something to. What a mistake that had been. It could shapeshift too. Dredging herself up from the table, Migo took a shambling step towards her friends. One leg walking with confident ease, the other jerking and struggling as Migo tried to fight against her own muscles. It wasn't so simple, though. It wasn't like Go Me. There was no mental battle. Hell, it didn't even feel physical. Not like simple tentacles slipped into her muscles and moved them like a broken doll. No. No, this was her muscles moving on her own. Just not from her own instincts. Movement starts in the brain. Movement starts with the special channels that handle the flow of potassium ions in the body. The signal to take a step, to shake someone's hand, to reach out your claws and strike at the person trying to push you back on the table. Bits of Vesper's skin gathered under Migo's claws as they swiped across her arm. Greenish blood dripped down her fingertips as Vesper was suddenly behind her, faster than any of her eyes could blink. Migo turned her head just as the Saurian reappeared, already moving. Vesper's body slammed against her back, wings flaring wide as she dug her feet into the floor and tried to use her weight to anchor them both. An arm hooked around Migo's chest and another locked around her waist, wrenching her backward before she could get another step toward Aura. Migo's body fought immediately. Her shoulders twisted violently beneath Vesper's arms, muscles contracting in strange, staggered bursts as Mimi pulled at them from somewhere deep inside. Migo could feel the individual movements happening before they did, could feel the electrical signals racing down pathways she had never consciously touched before. Her left arm jerked upward, her fingers curled, her wrist snapped sideways. Vesper caught the movement and locked her forearm tighter across Migo's chest. "Stop fighting me!"
I'm not!
Migo screamed it, but her mouth barely managed the words before her jaw snapped shut again. Her body lurched forward with enough force to drag Vesper half a step across the floor. "Fuck!" Vesper hissed, tightening her grip. "Migo, stop!"
I'm sorry!
Another jerk. Migo's right arm tore free, and her claws swung backward. Vesper ducked just in time, the claws catching the edge of one of her wings instead. Vesper hissed sharply, and Migo felt something wet splatter across her fingers.
Vess!
"It's fine!" Vesper snapped in retort, wings flaring up behind her as her tail thwipped sharply. Quickly, she caught both of Migo's wrists, forcing both hands down against her stomach. Immediately, Migo could feel Mimi reacting. Something slid higher beneath her skin, threading between layers of tissue with the horrible patience of roots finding cracks in stone. The tendrils of her hair twitched. Migo knew what it was doing. She knew. That was the worst part. That she knew how it worked, and she knew how to stop it. She made safeguards just for this, for Everin and Asri, for herself. Ways to paralyze them, neurotoxins. She could administer one herself if she had access to her equipment. There was some just in the cabinet 10 feet away. It would paralyze her completely. Mimi, too, or at least the parts messing with Migo's body. Better than knocking her out, since it wouldn't just give Mimi access to an unconscious shell to control. She'd probably melt a bit, but that would be fine. Migo could fix it later. She needed to tell them. She needed to. Her mouth opened slightly, then went slack, jaw flapping open uselessly as the words died in her mouth like a gargled gag.
Migo? What is it?
Star asked frantically, searching Migo's face for clues. Migo tried again. Her throat tightened. She could feel Mimi pushing against the muscles of her tongue, gently redirecting her every attempt to speak. All she could do was stare helplessly at the cabinet, the one she needed, the one she couldn't reach. Vesper faltered for just a moment, concern bleeding into her face as she looked over at Migo. The split-second hesitation cost her, as 3 of Migo's tentacles suddenly shot out and wrapped around various parts of Vesper's body. One around her neck, one around her bicep, one around her torso. There was a brief second between the two of them, one horrible second, where all Vesper and Migo could do was stare at one another, as they knew what would happen next. With impressive force, Migo hurled Vesper off of her. The Saurian's wings flapped uselessly on instinct as she was thrown through the air and into the counters with a horrible-sounding crack.
A strangled panic sound escaped Migo's mouth as she heaved, but she couldn't stop it. Her body lurched. Aura barely had time to react before her artificial leg slammed forward, the knee bending sharply as Mimi redirected the movement. Migo felt the muscles in her thigh contract and knew exactly what was about to happen. Her foot struck the floor hard enough to make the tile beneath them crack, and her body propelled itself towards Aura. "Migo!" Aura yelped, stumbling backwards. Migo's claws came up and Aura twisted aside. The tips scraped across their shoulder instead of catching their throat, leaving several thin cuts behind. Aura cried out, one hand flying toward the wound as they stumbled back into the edge of the laboratory table. Aura stared at her, breathing hard. How many times would Star have to be put through this? How many times would Migo make Aura relive their friends trying to kill them? Migo's eyes widened as her body lunged again. Aura threw themselves sideways immediately, and Migo's claws struck the table where they had been standing. The metal buckled beneath the impact. Aura scrambled away quickly, tail swishing behind them in anxious circles. Migo tried to stop, but her body didn't. Her leg kicked forward, her shoulder twisted, her arm swung. Aura ducked beneath it. All of it. They weren't fighting back. They could have. Migo knew they could have. Aura had horns, hooves, teleportation, and a sword that could burn straight through Migo's tissue in a second. Instead, they kept moving backwards. Migo felt a weight of guilt wash over her. Aura wouldn't kill her. Aura wouldn't stop her from hurting them. They'd just avoid her for as long as they could. And the thought made Migo feel sick. "Come on," they whispered, almost desperately. "Come on, Migo, I just want to help. We'll cut that thing out and you'll be okay." Something angry flared up at Migo's head. Immediately, her body gave chase and Aura stumbled backwards, keeping healthy distance between themselves and the puppety creature in front of them, just continuously retreating as Migo advanced. "Come on," Aura shouted, eyebrows furrowing. "You're not going to win. I'll cut you out right here and now if I have to." Aura clutched the sword in hand, still powered off, but the threat was ever present nonetheless. There was something shaky in their voice, something a bit more than fear. Migo lunged again, the tip of her claws caught their side. Aura gasped, clutching their newest injury, but staying firm on their blade. You keep missing, Aura snarked, though it was shaky. That didn't sound right. Aura didn't typically flaunt. Migo lunged again, this time her wings flaring and propelling her forwards. The impact sending both her and Aura crashing to the ground. The sword clattered uselessly away as Aura grabbed up at Migo's wrists, stopping her hands just as they were about to claw into them. Migo's hair quickly picked up the slack, jutting out from her shoulders and forcing their way around Aura's windpipe. A horrible, wet, strangled sound escaped their mouth as the tentacles wrapped around with crushing force. Migo felt a tear rolling down her face.
I'm sorry.
She choked, breathing heavy as she stared down at what was supposed to be her engineering buddy. And Aura smiled. Aura's hands were still wrapped around her wrists, keeping them away from their throat. Their breathing came in short, wet gasps beneath the constricting coils of Migo's hair, and tears had begun to gather in the corner of their eyes. And yet, they smiled. Aura always had a wonderful smile. Migo felt something inside her chest break. She couldn't watch this. She couldn't.
A sharp prick jabbed into the side of her neck. Migo's eyes snapped open as something cold pierced her flesh. She didn't even have time to scream before the syringe plunged the rest of the way in. Vesper. Already there. Already holding on to them. One arm wrapped around her middle, the other braced firmly across her neck as she wrenched Migo backward and away from Aura. The syringe remained buried in her neck for one terrible second before Vesper ripped it free and tossed it aside. "Sorry," Vesper breathed, clutching Migo tighter. "Consider it payback." Migo thrashed against them, her body twisting violently, Mimi fighting harder now that its prey was being pulled away. Migo's claws snapped toward Aura again, but Vesper caught both wrists and hauled them against Migo's chest. The weakness was already starting to take hold. Vesper's grip just tightened around her as Migo's head jerked violently, trying to turn around and bite. Vesper didn't falter, just tightened her elbow so neither Migo's head or tendrils could get good leverage. Aura scrambled away, coughing violently, one hand clutching their throat. They gave Vesper a shaky thumbs up and nodded. This was planned. It had to be. They'd seen her looking at the cabinet. Or maybe she had mentioned it? But they did it. They'd done it without her. She could already feel her muscles start to weaken, start to go slack against Vesper's grip. Hey, I got you. We got you, Vesper whispered, adjusting her hold slightly. Migo tried to speak, tried to say something, though she wasn't sure what. Maybe some apology or gratitude. Maybe something about still being scared, even after all this. Maybe something much more useless. But whatever it was, it just came out in gargled chokes. Her knees buckled, and Vesper caught her instantly, taking her full weight against her body. "Oh, okay. There you go," Vesper muttered, slipping the arm around Migo's waist out and bringing it under her knees. In one quick motion, Migo felt herself lifted up in the air, her body completely slack despite the frantic buzzing that had started screaming in her skull. Migo's head lolled against Vesper's shoulder as she lost the strength to support it. Her eyes found Aura one last time. Still there. Still breathing. Still smiling. Migo's vision blurred, just barely catching the shape of Aura pushing themselves up and walking toward them. A soft hand squeezed Migo's shoulder. "That's it," Vesper murmured, so softly Migo almost couldn't hear her. "Just sleep." Migo's eyes slipped closed, heavier than she'd ever felt them before. The last thing she heard before it all went black was Aura's voice.
"We got you."
And you're sure you got it?
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. It's wiggling still.
Great.
Um,
Awesome. That's... I still think we should burn it, probably. Burn it is probably the safest thing to do.
Yeah, but like maybe we don't burn it yet. But what if I mean?
But maybe what, Aura? But maybe what?
What if Miko wants it? Miko let me keep mine.
Migo wants a lot of things that she really should not keep. This was one of them, attached to her leg for months on end.
I know, but what if it's useful for science?
For science.
It's part of the planet, and maybe we could learn from it.
What if it gets out?
It's in a container that's made of only glass from wreckages. It's not like planet made. It shouldn't like. It should be fine.
It's moving, it's wriggling in there. It's weird as hell, and I am team burn it, but also you're the scientist, so I guess
I'm not a biologist or a doctor, though. I mean,
you have a doctor in your tool belt. It's about as close as we're going to get.
that's
Migo? Hey! Hey!
Oof, 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 oof.
Whoa, take it easy.
Oh,
Take it
off
easy.
balance.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
You're
stair-
missing.
oh,
Hang
to a
on, take
chair.
it easy.
Chair,
There you
not
go.
stair. Oh,
Hi.
how do you feel?
groggy,
Yeah.
sore.
Yeah, well, you
That's
were
not that bad.
not that bad.
Oh, there's what's oh. I'm sorry.
What? No.
I did the whole
No.
I didn't.
Hey, don't apologize.
Wasn't you?
Not for that.
Not really.
Hmm.
Besides,
Did you
Clearly.
Did you get a bandage on your wing? I can do it if you didn't.
I got the bandage on my wing.
Okay, then I should probably take a look at your neck to make sure that there's probably bruising or something.
You know what?
Okay.
We got it. You've been
Blood
out for a little bit.
pressure. Blood, huh? Huh?
You've been out for a little bit. We got it. Like we said, they have a doctor in their
How-
tool belt.
How long?
I mean,
You didn't wake me up right after?
well,
After major surgery?
Yeah.
with a neurotoxin.
Oh yeah. I guess that's not anesthesia.
No.
Yeah, it's really not.
Honestly, I'm surprised you're awake.
Yeah, Aura said it might be a few days.
I metabolize things differently, and we've had enough of people sleeping through a lot of days.
Not right now, but when you're ready to move around, I do have crutches to
Oh,
help.
this is better than those are better than the ones I had. The one I had before, that was just a bit of the ship I ripped off.
Yeah, no.
Medical grade crutches. Just for you.
Oh. I don't know. My insurance will cover that.
Had to remove more than maybe you wanted.
I was wondering why I feel hollow.
Hollow?
You didn't take out more than
Maybe
you were
that's-
supposed to, did you?
Maybe that's just the neurotoxin. Did you have to go in like my chest at all or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, we just had to go a little higher on your leg.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. That's up to thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She kind of was really dug into the rest.
Oh, it's in the jar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the jar.
I should have known
My-
you'd be excited about that.
Can you place her? Is she placeable? Oh, why? It's like webbing it up. Like
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like,
it's kind of shaking a bit.
Uh-huh.
yeah, she's
Sure
kind of
is.
wriggly. She's still alive.
She looks. Mad.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Was it between trying to kill us?
It still makes the noises.
Mm-hmm. I am still team burn it.
I don't know. Burning it would be very effective because she's got my tissue, but it might not because it's also got fireproof tissue. We might need to. Did I do something for freezing it? Fuck, I might have to
Look,
ask Evan.
whatever way we can, I say we kill it, but Aura said we should.
It might be needed to be dissolved in acid.
Where can
Not
we
right
get
then.
acid?
Very easily, I can make it. I don't want to yet.
Perfect.
But look, she's not hurting nobody. She's in there.
She's not hurting anybody.
She's not anymore.
Migo, she was taking you over. She tried to kill Aura. She tried to kill me.
Is your
I thought
back
she was gonna kill
okay?
you.
Is your
Look.
back okay? You got thrown across the room.
Look, I've handled worse. Look, you. I get this thing is important, and maybe we need it to like figure out what's going on with the planet. But I really think we should just kill it while it is small and vulnerable, and we have the chance.
It is like a super soldier because it's mixed in with a ton of the other like DNA things. Like
Okay,
me and
okay,
Azri
okay.
are in there. It could grow
Okay.
on its own. But I want to.
Migo is
We should
capable
keep.
of standing. Migo can make acid to melt it.
Fine.
I need to keep my mouth shut. I'm saying the things that come out of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to melt her.
He nearly killed you.
So did you. I like you.
You know, Tad would have killed you if I didn't. Would have killed me if I didn't.
I
And
was
would have
about to
killed
say
you
Tad
for
would have
getting into
killed
this.
me.
He would have killed you for getting into this, and then he would have killed me for letting you get into this.
I don't know. There's only 3 people in that crash, and it was me, Tad, and Mimi. And Betsy's gone. We'll figure it out later.
Sure.
I'd say I'd talk to my dad, but I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say burn it.
Maybe you should
Yeah.
listen to your dad.
Yeah. I'm not good at doing that.
I noticed.
I can walk.
No, you
Big-
can't.
no,
No, you
big-
can't.
big-
Migo,
big
Migo,
guy.
Migo,
Big
no.
guy want me.
Migo, you are going to fall.
Hand me my crutches.
Migo, you Aura, do no such thing.
No.
You literally just had this thing pulled off of you. It has been on you for months.
It's kind of rattling a bit.
You can rest for more than a couple hours.
Wah, I
Don't
guess,
look
I
like that. You're not 6.
Wah, ugh, wah. I have an exceptionally good pouty face.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are your eyes
That's
actually getting bigger?
Huh?
Your eyes, they got bigger when you did that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You should see my, like, pleading for food face. Hold on, ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Nora!
Are you
so
putting extra sparklies in your? You can do that?
I'm really hungry.
Oh my god.
There's
What do you have
I
in your
can-
pocket?
Ora. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. They're very good at this.
Vesper, look me in the eyes.
No. Fine. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Ora, don't fall. Ora, seriously.
cookie.
What do you have in your pockets?
Nothing that you can have. I grew up with Evren. You think I'm not stone cold against a puppy dog face?
There's tears in my eyes right now.
Mm-hmm. There are. And I'm fully aware that they're not real.
It could be. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
You are? Oh no! Wait, let me. We have.
Ora.
I mean,
Are
my
you
leg
actually?
got cut off.
Are you actually in pain?
There's like two types of pain. There's pain, and then there's the behind pain, and I have the behind the pain that goes on the outside.
Okay. There you go.
Oh. I'll heal very quickly. Pain meds just metabolize so much differently. No, it's okay. I don't have as crazy of nerves as you guys do, because less stuff can hurt me, so they don't have to be as sensitive.
Well, still. Rest. For once.
Yeah.
And we'll stay here. We can be here. I don't have more. Do I have more?
We have beds upstairs.
We may have more beds upstairs, but you are not climbing the stairs. Not right now.
I have so many limbs that can.
But I don't care how many libs you have. You're missing one of the important ones. You're not going up the stairs. And Ora's not giving you the crutches. Right, you're not giving her the crutches. You're not doing that.
No.
Okay. Put your eyes back to normal size. They are not giving you the crutches.
We'll be right here. See,
Ora, you have to be strong.
I will be strong. I will be so strong.
This is gonna work so well when Tad gets down here.
Oh, God. Don't even talk about when that doesn't even...
Did you tell Tad you were doing surgery on me?
Not really, no.
Oh.
I'm going to, okay?
You know, if I drop my ears real low and make my eyes real big, can I do that? Can I look sad and go, please, Dad, don't kill me?
They won't kill you.
She was on this side anyway.
If anything, he'll kill me. I'm the one. This is my girlfriend-in-law. I have some form of responsibility now.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, I said that.
Tad was on the side of getting Mimi off. Shut up.
As was everyone with half a brain in their skull.
Well, I have multiple parts of a brain in my skull. Thank
I know you do. And none of them were working.
All of them were working. I'm top of my class.
You can be extremely smart and still incredibly dumb at the same time.
I'm top of my class. I just graduated Space MIT. I have multiple PhDs.
You graduated Space MIT and you let a parasite cling to your leg and eat it.
For science, I have a doctorate. Do you know that? I don't talk about my doctorate very often.
You talk about your doctorate.
All the time.
Do I?
All the time.
Oh.
Every day. Every time I even vaguely mention that you're doing something stupid, that's the first thing you bring up.
Call me Dr. Migo.
I will not be doing that.
Dr. Migo,
yeah.
You need to sleep more.
Oh. Does this mean I can go hurt Azrakis as a treat after this?
What? No.
Sure.
I beat him just a little bit.
Sure.
Don't beat my boyfriend. Don't do that.
No, don't think of him as your boyfriend right now.
He is my boyfriend.
It's therapy.
No.
It's therapy, or it's physical therapy.
Think of him as like the brother I never wanted.
No.
No,
you know what? I'm gonna start. Close your eyes.
If you Azrakis Tad, I will kill you.
No, that one closed. That one open.
Oh, me? Oh, he's a verb now, is he?
Yeah. Do not Azrakis Tadric Hopper.
I will not Azrakis Tadric Hopper.
I don't have enough hands for this. Vesper, help me close all of her eyes.
I got eyes in places you wouldn't even guess.
I don't know if this is I think we are fighting a losing battle here. Ora, hang on. Sit down. Here. Okay, hang on. But I think we're fighting a losing battle. Hang on. Stop.
Migo.
My friends. My friends.
My friends.